Hey, it's Bradley J, and it's not quite March 1st, but we're doing the live stream a little bit early due to a scheduling conflict. So basically, I have rehearsals tomorrow night at 8, so I can't live stream then. So I thought I'd do it now and also at 9 o'clock UK time, not 8. This will hopefully be a short one. It's a kind of a formality, essentially. So I'm not expecting many people to come on because basically until about 10 minutes ago, I didn't actually know I was coming on. So there you go. So yeah, let's get on with the film review open challenge, and then I'm going to do a little bit about how I was Princess Jasmine in the pantomime Aladdin, which if you haven't seen photos of it yet, I'll put some up soon. I'll hopefully put together a video montage as well this month because it was really fun. And it was the first time that I had played drag, and I'd do it again. Maybe give it a break, maybe give it a couple of years, but yeah, I'll do it again. Right, so March's choice on a tiny little post-it note folded up. I've done a lot of these, but we'll go through the rules again. I have a list on a Google spreadsheet. A number is picked by a random number generator by my wife. She doesn't get to see the list. She doesn't know what number is what. So therefore, whatever film is picked is entirely at random. As of this moment, there are 93 films on the Film Review Open Challenge selection list. I have several years worth of content left. um, let's do this. Now I'll talk about March's choice and where I'm at with that. And then we'll talk about Jasmine for a little bit. So the number is number 13. Unlucky for some. Will it be unlucky for me? Will it be unlucky for you guys who have to watch my review? Well, you don't have to watch my review. We are going musical because number 13 is The Greatest Showman, and that will be April's selection. The Greatest Showman. I don't need to see the trailer for that one. I have seen it. I did a quick review for it, and yeah, it's a musical, so that'll be a good one to do. I didn't hate it. In fact, I've got some pretty good opinions on it. But that being said, I don't think I've seen it since I originally saw it in the cinema. So it'd be good to get a set of fresh eyes on it, and maybe I'll pick up on something I didn't before. I know it broke my review, it broke my grading system for a while because it was one of those ones that would I see it again? Probably not. But at the same time, I did enjoy it. So yeah, The Greatest Showman. Let's see. I know who's got that one. I'm sure that they will be very pleased to see that I'm going to review that one. But that's April. March, I opted to do a double bill because both Beauty and the Beast films got selected separately. I have watched the original one. I have many thoughts on that one. It's not as good as I remember it. It visually stunning, but when you look at other aspects, I'm starting to pick little holes in it, and it's sort of coming to quite. It's like picking at a sweater, or a jumper if you're English like me. Um. So yeah. So Beauty and the Beast. I've got to watch the live action one from 2017 yet. Do my comparison, write a review which is both of them incorporated. It's not going to be like Dirty Dancing where I do one and then briefly talk about the other one. I'm going to try and link the two together properly, so it will actually be a double review. I have no idea how long that's going to be. Could be long, could be a long one, but we'll see. And speaking of Disney princesses, segue. I just finished the Panto run. I did 3 performances, 2 in one day, which was exhausting, and then the last one on Saturday, where I played Princess Jasmine in Aladdin. and I was really pleased to be able to perform on stage again. It has been a very long time. Last time I played King Archie the Hunk. This time I played Princess Jasmine, who falls in love with Abinazar the villain and is all cuckoo and ooh. So yeah, there were two dames in this one. There was Jasmine and Widow Twanky, and they got on. They were both heroes, as it were. And we'll see what comes of next year. I know it's going to be Pied Piper, but that's all I know. But before then, I have some murder mysteries, which I'm going to be doing. I have 3 of them in April. Dates, times, locations to be confirmed, but I will try and confirm them as soon as I can. Um, so yeah, that's something. If you are in the Kent Medway area and you fancy a night out, bit of fun, watch me perform maybe. And if you can't see me perform, Alternate Shadows are doing other murder mystery nights as well. Same play. So if you want to come see it twice and say what the answer is the second time, they'll, don't spoil it, but you could if you wanted to. If you haven't seen a murder mystery play that we do, essentially you watch the first act of a play, one of the cast gets killed, the detective questions them, and then there's a break. In that break, the audience is invited to look at the clue sheets which are passed around, think of some questions, because in the second part, they get to ask the characters questions, and you never know what questions you might get asked. I remember once there was a character in the 1950s era one, and they were asked about who won the Grand National on such and such a year. And oh, goodness me, it really put them on the spot because their character was a gambler. They didn't know. Thankfully, we had a real sports buff in there, and he managed to slip her the answer so she could do that. And it was a great moment of the cast working together to cover it, and also to keep the illusion alive. But you get asked all sorts of questions there. Anyway, after the question section, they go away, and then the finale of the play where the reveal happens, and then whoever is closest gets a certificate and bragging rights to say, "Yeah, I solved a murder." You get to say who did it and why. And again, you get some really fun joke answers. One of my favorite joke answers was that one of the sort of older women characters did it because they were a time traveling robot from the future. And it was just a case of, I think perhaps somebody had watched Terminator the night before or something, because that was just y- how do you deal with that? How do you react to that? It's so difficult to keep a straight face and stay in character when it comes to that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that again. It's fun. There's a lot of improv, whereas Panto is fun, scripted. You very rarely go off script unless something goes wrong, and I nearly fell off the stage at one point on Saturday, but I managed to just about stay on my giant feet. Um, Whereas murder mystery, a lot more improv. You have to be able to think fast. So yeah, we'll see. Right. I don't believe there is anyone in the chat, so I think everyone who watches this is going to be on catch up. So I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. Um, Thank you very much. If you are watching this on catch up, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to Bradley J. I'm about 2 weeks away from from a target I set myself last year. About what 373, 27 subscribers away from 400. That's where I wanted to be this time in 2 weeks. So I'm really close. So if you have anyone who likes film reviews, if you have anyone who likes voice acting, if you want to see me dressed as Jasmine, there's a video. I will make a video very shortly with some photos, all building that up. So just share it around. Let's get that subscriber boost. Let's see if I can't get to 400 before March 14th. It's a long shot now because we've got about 2 weeks left. Not impossible, though. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Bye bye.